Yes, sir. And we are back for another manga slash chapter review. And this one, we're going to start off with One Piece 1034, titled. 1 second. Yeah. One Piece manga chapter 1034, titled Sanji versus Queen. And you know, these past couple of chapters have just been phenomenal with these the right and left hands of Luffy just duking it out with the top executives of Kaido's crew. And we're getting a lot of exposition, a lot of character development from both Sanji and Zoro. So I'm thinking we're getting to the point where we're about to headed to the final stages and really wrap up these battles. So now we're at Sanji versus Queen. So starting off, we get a cover page of Usopp winning carnival prizes for young meat kids. And you know, we see a meat bull just mad because Usopp's just, you know, shooting him. He shot the top prize, so you know he's kind of mad at that. But it's, you know, cool little Usopp moment. And so next we're basically back at the Skull Dome with the Leopard Tower at the pressure hall, and basically we catch up with the girl who was with the crew that was protesting against Sanji hitting her. And this really confirms that a lot of people said that this was happening. But I'll get to that when I get to that. So yeah, she's basically with the crew and they're trying to find a way to get off the island and escape. But this girl is worried about some mouse named Chuji or whatever. So she's trying to go and find that. Meanwhile, while that's going on, we cut to Momonosuke saying that he's finally got the hang of Kaido's power. He's finally able to grab onto flame clouds. But the interesting part is he's able to grab onto his flame clouds instead of conjuring his own. So now it's looking like he's probably going to use Kaido's flame clouds against him. But the thing is, can he outmuscle Kaido? Well, maybe not, since Kaido's battling Luffy and Luffy's weakening him. So maybe he might be able to hold the island back using Kaido's flame clouds, even though he can't conjure his own. Yeah, he's vowing to protect the flower capital. So, well, this is definitely turning out, getting closer and closer to the end, I would say. And then we cut to the live floor. Them and the father are fighting, trying to find a way out. You know, I don't think this panel was really needed. It was kind of random, I think. But then after that, we cut back to the Leopard Tower, and we see Sanji and Queen fighting, and Queen actually surprisingly using moves from Sanji's brothers. So he uses a move from Ichiji, except he's renaming them with his name in there. So like he uses Sparking Queen, and Ichiji used Sparking Valkyrie. And then we get Henry Queen, which is one of Yonji's moves. And that's the reason why he's got the extendable arm or extendable neck. And the electronics in his arm, so he's using like Yonji's move, Henry Blazer. Oh no. That was actually a lightning move, my bad. So that was Niji's move. So he uses Henry Blazer, and then Queen's like, yo, you get it now? These are all German sissy techniques. I want to show them to you and use them to, you know, beat the crap out of you. So that way I could prove that my work is better than Judge's works. And then he's mocking Sanji, you know, mentioning how, you know, his feud with Judge and all that stuff like that. And Sanji's like, your feud that's got nothing to do with me. So, 1 second. All right, we still back. Sorry. But yeah, Sanji's like, nah, your feud ain't got nothing to do with me. And then Queen ends up grabbing Sanji. And Queen was like, oh, I was playing dumb earlier. What you saw back then was nothing. I dug up everything there is to know about German science. And basically, my arsenal can replicate anything you brothers do. And then he goes and replicates Yanji's power. Winch, Danton said he calls it Winch. Queen. Basically grabbing Sanji, knocking him through the wall, and, just dragging his body everywhere. And then Sanji breaks his arm with his leg, and Queen's just like, oh man, my arm, what have you done? And then Sanji's like, oh, I warned you. I told you not to mention her in front of me, but here you go. So now I gotta put these feet on you. And then he kicks him with a flanche strike. And then he mentions how they're both getting weaker. And that Queen is getting weaker, and that he felt that kick earlier when he sent him flying. So yeah, they're really about to wrap up. I think they're gonna wrap up this fight in the next chapter. So, a matter of fact, they might wrap up, and then a lot of people have been saying, but they might wrap up Sanji and Zoro's fight at the same time, and it might end in this big epic, double praise spread of both of them getting just wiped out by Sanji and Zoro, and they're matched out. So if that's the case, I honestly can't wait. So with this, I'm thinking we're probably gonna cut back to Zoro, and we're gonna see him turn up too. And then I think 10:36 is where we're gonna see Queen and King fall. That's just my estimate. They probably could fall in this chapter, but that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. And then after that, 10:37, we'll see Kaido and Luffy duke it out. And so, back to Sanji and Queen. Sanji's like, oh, the difference is I resolved and accepted my fate. I'm not the same man. And then after that, we see Queen using Sanji's move, Stealth Black. Except he's probably gonna call it Stealth Queen. And he's like, all right, if you change, just show me how you change. And then Sanji's like, oh, okay. Yeah, sure you have a lot of tricks up your sleeve. And then he disappears too. And a lot of people were thinking this actually. A lot of people were thinking that he was able to adopt the suit's properties and was able to disappear. But really and truly what's going on is that Sanji has upgraded his ability to move faster. So now he's moving so fast that you can't really see him. And then Queen basically points it out that nah, he isn't wearing the suit, so he can't use Stealth Black. But he is moving faster than the eye can see, which is incredible. So that means not only did Sanji get a durability upgrade, but he also got a speed boost too. So, oh man, Sanji is just, whew. Sanji's really goated right now. And so, Queen's still marking him like, oh, he's just gonna run out of stamina anyway. This is stupid. And then we cut back to the girl who was injured. She finds this little mouse named Chuchi. And she's like, oh, you're okay. I'm like, girl, why are you worried about a mouse right now? And the whole building and blossom come around and down on you, man. Escape. And she's over calling out to the mouse, and we see Queen. Well, that wasn't funny, but we see Queen, and he's like, oh, Osame. And, calls her out her name, saying that she rejected him, and he was trying to get to her since he couldn't get to Komosaki. And basically, he's like, oh, I can't believe you're walking around free, carefree right now. And so he goes and launches an attack against her. And he's like, I guess I haven't dashed out of divine punishment yet. And this brings me back to the beginning of the video So it turns out Sanji did not hit this woman. Sanji did not hit her at all. And though we were thinking like, oh man, this is the limit for Sanji's character, but it turns out he didn't hit her. It was Queen. It was Queen using stealth black power, and he hit Osame. And so now Sanji's like, oh, okay, so it wasn't me. It was you all along. Now I have more tools at my disposal. He's naming out all his abilities. He got a sturdy exoskeleton, he has strength and super speed. And now he's using it to make his legs harder than before. And then his the new technique, Ifrit Jembe. Not Diablo Jembe, Ifrit. And his legs like it's white. Not red, but white. That's what I'm thinking. And then now he's about to attack Queen as Queen is going up to attack Osame. And then he's like out loud, oh, I understand now. It was you who hit her. He calls Queen nothing but trash and hits him with a Karya shot. Knocks him into the ground. Queen's over here. And Sanji goes for another shot. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But basically it's another move we haven't seen. So not one, but two, three, the next panel, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then he hits him with a final shot for this epic two-quarters page spread, or 2/3 page spread. I don't know. I'm not good at math, or I'm good at math, but not good at ratios. But it looks like it's about 2/3. And it's like, he basically blows Queen away with this last shot. And that's the end of the chapter. And so One Piece will be on break next week. So, yeah. Sanji is really about to put these feet on Queen, and Queen is about to fall, man, and I am here for it. Oh my God, boys. One Piece has just been amazing these past few chapters. Especially with this, and also the anime. The anime recently hit episode 1000. I'm supposed to do a video on that, but was moving and just had to watch it. Which by the way, episode 1000 was really, really good. I definitely felt the feels. And even though I only caught up to One Piece like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I caught up to One Piece when I was in my junior year of college. So I want to say that was 2019. Somewhere around that time. So even though I caught up to it and I haven't been following it as long, I still felt those feels. And so that's just only with me catching up a couple of years ago. So imagine how it must be for somebody just reading One Piece regularly, weekly, since it first came out. Or those other people that have been following it long before I even got into it. So One Piece is really, 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 really good, man. I'm glad I caught up to it. I'm glad I'm here for this amazing moment, man. But yeah, that's chapter 1034. Let me know what y'all think about it. What's your favorite part? Are y'all liking the way that this chapter is progressing? Do y'all like the story beats, or y'all liking the way Sanji is improving? Let me know down below. Yeah, that's it. Like the video, follow me if you want to. If not, then that's cool. And I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah. Peace.